Hi guys, as usual, a little bit late. We have several walking tours that we start at 5 p.m. So sometimes we need to guide people or just start the tours at 5 p.m. So yeah, I should have maybe scheduled that factor into when I was thinking about doing uh, these giveaways at 5. But here I am. And yeah, the 10th Icelandic jólalat, the 10th, number 10, is a guy called Gluggagægir or Peeping Tom. Gluggagægir. And yeah, he was known for checking out the windows of the farms and seeing what he could steal. So it was nothing. There was nothing. He was not just lying on the windows just for his enjoyment, but he was simply looking for things to steal. And Gluggagægir. So I'm gonna recount the poem about him somewhere over here. Tíundi var Gluggagægir, grályndur mann, sem laumaðist á skjáinn og leit hann. Ef eitthvað var þar inni, álitlegt að sjá, hann oftast nær seinna í það reynda ná. So 10th was Peeping Tom, a grey-looking guy who looked at the window, looked into the window, and if something was therein that was worthy to steal, he usually later would go therein and steal. Or Neil, pick up. Yeah, our translation is something like this. If I go here into our Facebook page and share screen, Chrome tab, and here we have a wonderful artwork by Alex Storer. He made the Icelandic jólalats for us in our own version of the Icelandic jólalats. Usually the Icelandic jólalats are depicted by a guy or painted or drawn by a guy called Brian Pilkington. And you can get great books, actually, I believe, online for the Icelandic jólalats. So perfect thing to give as Christmas gifts. The 10th was Gluggagægir, Window-Peeper. It sounds inappropriate, but he was just looking for something to steal, nothing more. Isn't that enough? The 10th was Window-Peeper, despiteful man, who snuck up to the window and looked inside. If anything was in there, nice to see, he usually came later and tried to get. Yeah, we should maybe put a little bit of effort into rhyming this. Anybody who's good in translating things out there? Maybe. But yeah, we have over 5,000 people registered for our Icelandic Christmas giveaway, and which is wonderful. And but you can still register and in Reykjavik.com Icelandic Christmas getaway. And so the main prize, which will be drawn on the 24th of December, will be an amazing Christmas trip to Iceland in December 23. Flights, accommodation, trips with the offering in Reykjavik, and it's going to be an adventure for the lucky 2 people that will be drawn to that Christmas giveaway. But please leave a full name, not just Amy something, just full name Amy, last name, and yeah, please don't register more than once. It's we have to go through every day, try to mix through the names and make sure that only one registration per participant. So here you have the Icelandic julelads also. Go through them for once. So they start on the 12th, arriving from their cave in the mountain where they live with Grýla, the monstrous mother, troll mother that likes to eat children. And so they arrive from the 12th, and 12th of December is Stekkjarstaur, sheep-coated cloth. The 13th is Giljagur or Gollygog. 14th is the stubby or stúr. 15th is Þurrsleikir or spoon liquor. 16th is Pottaskivill or pot liquor. 17th er Askasleikir or bowl liquor. 18th er Hurðaskellir or door slammer. 19th er Skýrgámur or skýrgobler. 20th er Bjúknakrækir, sausage swiper. Today, Gluggagægir, Window-Peeper. Tomorrow, Gáttaþifur, a doorway sniffer. Doorway sniffer. Yeah, he's got a big nose. 23rd is Ketkrókur or meat hook. And the 24th is Kertasníkir or candle stealer. Back in the day, candles used to be made from tallow or animal fat, so they were edible. So yeah, he got a knack for eating candles. That's his. That was his. One of the things. So Icelandic julelads. Yeah, let's share this. I'm just checking here. So we have Icelandic Jubile story. This is something new. I haven't seen this before, I believe. Okay, 219. So this is a new book. We are book crazy around Christmas time. Like I probably told many of you before. Book crazy. We like our books. And 90% of the books released in Iceland are before Christmas because we like to give books and we like to receive books for Christmas presents. And I'm pretty sure it was here available with Raymond Saga. No. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm Amazon.com. Let's check that out. Icelandic julelads. Okay, here is one, Legend of Icelandic julelads. Not an Icelandic version, but Jólasveinarnir, adventure for children, all ages. But I don't see Mr. Pilkington's work. For some reason, they were here. For our first giveaway, let's go to Amundsen. Icelandic julelads. And finally, maybe I need to use another. So this is, for example, a book where they are using artwork by Brian Pilkington. Jólin okkar. So here is basically a book about the strange family, the Icelandic julelad family and Grýla and such. And then we have here 13 days before Christmas. Also Brian Pilkington. As you see, they are not the American Santas or Coca-Cola Santa or whatever how you would like to describe them. And here is a great book. This is something that I like to read for my boys. Icelandic julelads. That this comes with images of what they like to eat and stuff, so we can have a little bit of a discussion. For example, meat hook. He has meat, and such. So these are quite nice books to check out. Jólasveinarnir í Esjunni. The Icelandic Santas in Esja. Esja is the mountain of Reykjavik. So, and here we have the various statues, which, of course, when we are doing our Christmas walking tour, we visit the Icelandic or the little Christmas store in Reykjavik, and there people can get exactly 10% off all items by the Icelandic Christmas store. So if they're going with our Christmas walk, so this is a popular item that people are picking up. We have noticed that they like to pick up the Icelandic jólalat. This is kjötkrókur, meat hook. Because back in the day they would hang in the rafters like a leg of lamb and smoking them, and then they would be. It's called hangilæri, or hanged meat is the direct translation. They're basically hanging the leg of lamb up in the rafters and let them be there for a little while, and that made the meat better. Yeah, this is a slight distraction by me. And hi, Victoria. And hi, Susan. And today is actually solstice. Yeah, I see Magnus is here. Magnus, best day for a birthday. It's your birthday, Magnus. Til hamingju með afmælið. This is actually the winter solstice, and shortest day of the year. And I believe we made a post about that earlier, if I remember it correctly. Facebook here, and let's go over here. What did Helga write about this? Winter solstice today, shortest day. Sunrise was 11:21, and the sunset was 20 minutes ago, 15:31. So roughly 4 hours or 3 hours and 50 minutes of proper daylight. So happy winter solstice, everyone. And of course, Christmas is basically the old winter solstice festival or holiday, and it was just adapted by Christianity. So that's another and longer story. But hi, Melanie. Yeah, it's a nice tradition, this book tradition. Giving books and just using this dark month and the following months to read a little bit and snuggle in. Hi, Susan, and hi, Cindy. There's a reason why we're called the Story Nation or Saga Nation. Hi, Alice. Long time no see. And who? Hi, Mike. Did you have any stuck travelers take you up on the free walking tour? Yes, there were several people that joined our folklore tour yesterday. So it was excellent to just entertain them a little bit. So yeah. The backstory of that, a lot of people were stuck in Reykjavik or in Reykjavik because of the wind and of snow and such. So we offered a free folklore tour last night where we talk about the elves and trolls and magic of Iceland. It's like 101 folklore. It's a fun, short 90-minute storytelling tour, and several people that were stranded in Iceland took us up on the offer and joined our folklore tour and got a little bit entertained while they're stuck in Iceland. Happy solstice from Chicago. Hi, Jennifer. And hi, Anne-Marie from Maryland. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, the short poems are fun, but I believe we could do better with the translation. I have to be honest. Rebecca, the lads are a great inspiration for sculpture. Yes, they are, and there are several different variations of these sculptures, and I actually like to collect them myself. stekkjastur who liked the sheep. I believe he was not a sheep shagger, but he was just fond of harassing them. And giljagur or gollygog. And I have them, several of them. So for each Christmas, bring them up and Katja, greetings to Berlin. And Anne Harburn has the Ulet, our slammer. So, and Sharon from Gimli. Gimli is one of the locations that a lot of Icelanders flocked to in the 18th century, when there was for centuries, Iceland really couldn't bear more than 50,000 people. Iceland had the same number of people, or for around 50,000 for centuries. There are many reasons. We were struggling to be farmers when we should be fishing. And there are very many reasons. We had volcanic eruptions that caused crop failings, and that caused people to die, and then we recovered. But short story, in the 18th century, there was an exodus from Iceland. A lot of people traveled to America and to Canada. And Gimli in Canada is one of those places that a lot of Icelanders, for some reason, chosen to go to another pretty cold place. How is the temperature there, by the way, Sharon? How's the temperature in Gimli today? Hi, Sarah from New Hampshire, NH. Got it now. And Raggedy Anna. These stories are fun. You look raggedy. And hi, Irene from Philippines. And hi, Slava, Portland, Maine. And Michelle. And Lisa. And Spanish Fork, Utah. It's called minus 21 degrees in Gimli. Why would you travel from Iceland and go to an even colder place, at least in the winter? Iceland, like I've repeatedly said, doesn't get really warm, doesn't get really cold, really, minus 10 or whatever, wind chill, but minus 21, it's not very common in Iceland. In the middle of the country, we have the Gulf Stream that warms up the coastline of Iceland, the current Gulf Stream. But in the middle of the country, it can get really cold, but not minus 21, not in Reykjavik at least. So DMAC is saying it's minus 31 in Alberta, Canada. Minus 31. Nice. Katja, how is the volcano at the moment? Which volcano? We have 30 volcanic systems, and God knows how many volcanoes. But the volcano that erupted last year, Geldingadalsfjall or Fagradalsfjall, it's not erupting at the moment, but the volcanic activity in that region is active again. So yeah, who knows? Maybe it will erupt again. When Iceland needs more cash again. Not ash, just cash. Because for the last couple of years, the last couple of times, like for example, Eyjafjallajökull, it was the biggest, it caused a lot of tourism in Iceland. So we were recovering after the economic crash. So Eyjafjallajökull erupted, and we got a lot of cash and ash. And then we, after COVID, we needed another cash influx. So Fagradalsfjall eruption, and a lot of travelers come, and we got cash. So that helped the economy. Hi, Tamara from Tennessee. Good to know that you finally got me live. And 40 degrees in Texas, going to 90 degrees tonight. I love the cold weather. Yeah, I don't mind the cold weather, actually. It's a wind and maybe rain and snow sludge that I'm not particularly fond of. It's okay to be cold and just wear more layers, but Magnus still has a piece of the volcano. I sent out a couple of pieces of the volcano. I collected them. Yeah, I'm crazy. I collected a lot of like volcanic samples from last year's eruption, and I was shipping them all over the place. Just it was it was basically in the middle of COVID or just recovering, and yeah. So, should we draw? I should start babbling and should talk about this giveaway that we have. What is the Icelandic Júllet? Gluggagægir, Peeping Tom, gonna give today, and I'm gonna share it with you now. So, Bryggjan Brugghús is a restaurant and brewery down by the Reykjavik harbor, and we are going to make a tour next year that will feature that restaurant and brewery. And we just had a Christmas dinner there with our guides and staff, and it was excellent. So much fun to go there and just meet everybody and have a fun Christmas gathering. And and they are down by the Reykjavik harbor, like I said, and a fun place to visit. They make their own beer there, and so we're gonna have a collection with food, a little bit of food tasting and beer tasting. So they are gonna give for 2 people a dinner for 2. So when you are able to travel to Iceland, you can go to Bryggjan Brugghús, save a little bit of Icelandic, a little bit of money, and go for a nice dinner at Bryggjan Brugghús and enjoy. So dinner for 2 at Bryggjan Brugghús. And Judy, that's completely the truth. I heard this recently on a cruise. It's not bad weather, it's only bad clothes. That's my motto. And that's exactly what we tell, because your friend in Reykjavik, our walking tours and experiences, we walk in any weather. It needs to be deadly for us to cancel a tour. So just wear more layers, and usually the weather is much better when you're outside instead of looking out from the window. When you're outside, you're properly clothed, and when you're traveling to Iceland, you want an adventure. Why not a little bit of wind and rain or whatever it is? And Katja said, right, they say it is in Bergen as well. So yeah, there's no bad weather, only only bad clothes. And without further ado, here is we have over 5,000 names on our list of people, and now we are simply, as you said earlier, if you're gonna participate and be a participant of this, please leave a full name, so we don't have to go through every day and go through the name and rename Rebecca 2 or Rebecca 3 just to make sense of it all. So without further ado, dinner for 2 at Bryggjan Brugghús Restaurant and Brewery. Pick a random name. Wendy 2. For some reason, a lot of people have, So Wendy 2, you just won a dinner for 2 at Bryggjan Restaurant and Brewery. Hope you make it soon to Iceland. And when you do, check us out, your friend in Reykjavik. We are constantly adding new experiences in Reykjavik and outside of Reykjavik. Private tours, food tours, beer tours. And we are adding a couple more. I'm excited to add them soon. I'm hoping that, we'll start in January. So, góðan dag. Have a good day. Hope you enjoy the next couple of days. I'm packing some Christmas presents here behind me, and enjoying the Christmas season. This is a little bit strange Christmas season for me, but that's another story. But have a good day. Góðan dag. Bless.